Hello everyone. We are from the group 39 of the Embedded System Laboratory. For this midterm project, we'll be making a pop, paper, and scissor. Next.
Okay, so I'm Kalyana Pendit.
My name is Renaldi Yoriz Soekarno.
My name is Robbiarsya Akmal.
My name is Erfigo.
My name is Alif, Putra, Alikha.
Next, what is it all about? So players plays a simple rock, paper, and scissors game. But if the outcome is draw, the player has to guess the title of a song. If the player wins the RPS, it will gain a +1 point. If the player loses, the player needs to guess the next sequence of a song. If the player fails to guess the title or next sequence correctly, the points will be reduced. Otherwise, +1. If the total score reaches -3 points, the game will be terminated. Next.
Okay, so now I'm going to explain briefly about how the program works. So first, the program starts, and then it declares the starting score of the player, which is 3 right here, and it is saved in the SI register. From there, it displays the instructions, and then it goes on to play the game. And to play the game, the user needs to input the number other than 0. So if it's 0, the game will be terminated right here. And if it's not, the player simply plays rock, paper, and scissors. And the player inputs the number 1 to 3, depending on the rock or paper or scissors. And from there, the opponent is a computer. It uses a random generation procedure. And from the result of the rock, paper, and scissors, if the result is tie, which means no one wins or loses, so basically the score stays the same, stays in 3, and it loops back again into the display instruction. And if the player wins, the score is incremented by 1, is added by 1, and it also loops back again into here. And otherwise, if the player loses the rock, paper, and scissors, the first thing the program will do, it's that it will decrement the score of the player by -1, and it will then check if the score is 0 or not. Because if the score is 0, the game will be terminated right here. If it's 0, the game will be end, and if it's not, the program will call a random generator to pick up a random song, and the player guess the title of the song based on the audio or the title or the lyrics of the song. And if it is false, the score is then reduced by 1 again, and it will go into the check if whether the score is 0 or not, and if the player guessed it correctly, the score will be added by 1, and the program will loop back again. So that's the simple flowchart of the program. Okay, so now let's play the demo of the game. Okay, so let's emulate the game. Okay, right here. Now let's run it. So first, there will be the display screen. Hello, and welcome to Pop, Paper, and Scissors. So it will tell that your starting point is 3, and if it reaches 0, the game will be terminated. Otherwise, if you win the game, you get +1 points and enjoy the game. So the user now choose any random numbers other than 0 to start the game. So let's start the game by pressing 3. So the game has started, and we can choose whether to pick rock, paper, or scissors. And I'm going to pick rock this time. And as you can see, the computer chooses paper, which means that the computer wins the game, and thus my score is reduced from 3 into 2, and the program will play a song, and I will guess the title of the song. So it will still playing the song. Okay, and the program also give us a hint on the lyrics. As you can see right here, this is the lyrics, and the answer for this one is the number 2 song, which is Laskar Pelangi. So for this example, I'm going to pick the wrong guess, which maybe let's try with Ibu Kita Kartini, the number 3. So, as you can see, if I pick up the wrong answer, my score will reduce from 2 into 1. And now let's play the game again. And in this game, I win the game, and the score for my score increases. And let's play again. And if it's tie, my score will stays the same. So let's move on. Let's play again. And yeah, if in this case I lose again and my score drops into 1. And let's wait for the program to run the song. And this is the hint, Ibu Kita, which means this is the number 3. And let's guess it with number 3. And my score increases into 1 by 1. Okay, so that's all for me.
Okay, let us continue to the DOS box. So here, as you can see, this is the DOS box illustration. I already put the C file here, the C/user/asus/desktop/tryout, and here I use this code and to the directory. Here is the name of the file. So to run the file, we just have to click like here, click the name of the file only, and it will display like this. Basically the same as the previous explanation in the emulator. The working principle is still the same. Now we just choose between the rock, paper, and scissors. Yeah, let me choose paper here. And so in this part, it should have been the audio here. There should be an audio of a song, and for helping us to know the answers, we add the lyrics here. So let me guess the right song. This is Laskar Pelangi, and yes, the score will be added here. And to end the game, you can choose 0. Okay, so about the code, here we start to put the notes first from C to and the other notes here. And below we put the strings data, like the opening and until the ending, also the lyrics and all the additional text, and continue to the code. This is the delay procedures for the song and the sounder. Basically, we learn from Salman, our laboratory assistant, the code, and continue to the begin. And this is the code. We start by open and select, and we apply here of AH09 to display the lyrics, the text on the DB, and also and the others we apply 09H, and we apply 08 of AH08 to input the number for the user, and 02 to read the number that the user selects. And after that, after we display all the text until the player 2, it will call the random generator function. You can go to line 222. Yes, the random generator, and it will basically random the number until 1 until 3 to act to act as the computer of the game. And we after that we put the random number and we jump to the position. We compare the value of both computer and us as the user, and if you can jump onto the T1 win. And this is the display if you won against the computer, and if it is it equal. And here there is add SE to add your score and display it by using the MOV02 AH02, displaying the number of the score.
So now here's the code for song Sempurna, and then the next one is the second song. It will be Laskar Pelangi. Third song about Ibu Kita Kartini. And last song is Married Life at Film Up.
So this is the when the player loses the RPS, we first call the random generator to pick a random song, and then we equate the pick random numbers even from 1 to 4. After that, the random generator will pick the number from 1 to 4 from the song below that Alif just explained.
And this is the incorrect function to display if the guess is wrong. And if you input other number than 1, 2, 3 at the start of player 1, if, for example, you input 4, it is also count as wrong. So I guess that is all for our presentation. I hope we can learn together more about assembly language in the future. And this is our presentation from group 39 from Erfigo, Ayas, Yoriz, Alif, and Arsya. Thank you very much.